We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Tuesday edition, the last Tuesday edition of the Stay Cashin show for the rest of 2023.
What?
We'll be moving the time. Yep, haven't even told Bill or Rackets or anyone yet.
We'll
be
moving
moving
is he
Stay
talking
Cashin. Yep, this is it. Made a decision literally right before the show. We'll be moving this to Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Stay Cashin show.
Yeah, it's so good.
All right, so Bill's out. The rest of us will be here Monday, Thursday, Friday. Stay Cashin. How am I lined up, E? Where do I need to go?
You weren't good at first. Oh, well, now you move back over. Away from your mic a little bit.
Move away from my mic?
Yep.
I use the mic as the visual point. Away from it?
Yeah, right there. You're good.
All right, so I just move the mic over then.
There we go.
There you go, because I want to stay over it. All right, that's my line. Okay. So we look good. We're all like the same height. Not bad. Evan, you're a little low. Maybe get up a tiny bit, and we're good. But yes, guys, we're moving this to a game day show. We did this 2 years ago. We did it last year. We're doing it again this year. This is going to be Monday, Thursday, Friday, new time. Ev, I don't know if you want to put a little banner thing there that just says something about it. But Monday, Thursday, Friday will be the new show. So Monday for the Monday Night Football bets, Thursday for the Thursday Night Football bets, Friday for the weekend bets. So that will be it. We're adding a new guest to the show who will be coming on every Monday. That is Sanene. We're going to add a little seasonal segment onto the show too. So Sanene will come on today. A lot of you are in your seasonal leagues. We'll go over some big injuries, how Nick Chubb is going to affect Jerome Ford and how much fab you should spend on that, and do all that kind of stuff. We're going to have Howie coming on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, doing a Saturday recap for college football. So we're basically going to start segmenting this show. We're going to keep the headlines and stuff at the beginning, but we want to get this fucking tight and get these 5-10 minute segments for you guys so that Evan can clip them up real nice and put them all over social media. We can get more views, make more money. The more money we make, the better shit we could have for you, right?
Right.
All right. Ev, we already got 130 people in there and 43 likes. How many likes do we give a free week away?
120 today.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Evan's
set it at
stepping
120.
it up. 120 likes for a free week. Let's get that popping. Also, guys, comments. Evan, how do we motivate them to comment on the videos?
We pick one person from the comments after the show is done to give a free week to.
Okay. 120 likes gets you eligible for a free week, and we will pick one of you from the comments, not the chat, from the comments to receive a free week.
And you only get that after the show is done. After streaming has stopped, you get it after the show is done.
So how does that work?
So once we end the show at like 3:05, 3:50, whatever it is,
3:30
stop
usually.
streaming,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna comment on the video after we're done being live.
So they can't comment on it now.
I was saying we give one out during the show if we get 120. And then we
Okay,
give
so here's what we'll do. We'll do the 120. We'll give a free week away during the show.
Yes.
And then on Thursday's show, we will give whoever had the best comment from the chat or just someone randomly.
Right, after the show. If you know
Right.
what
So
I'm saying.
after the show is done, make them work after the show. After the show is done, you got to fucking drop a comment. How
That's
about
what
that?
it is. That's what it is.
All right. After the show's done, drop a comment and start cleaning up on free shit from us. Silly Billy Rupp with the Game Boy shirt on. How you feeling, my brother? You had your surgery. First time back. Welcome. I've been talking to you nonstop since then, so I forgot. But they haven't seen you since last week, so how did surgery go?
Good. Got my drain on my leg, getting it off tomorrow.
Got your drain on?
And I'm ready to go. Listen, I gave away $50 cash in live in the Discord the other day. If a prop hit, it hit. So sign up, guys, because you sign up for a week, you could win $50 sometimes. Hoffman
You almost gave $50 yesterday if fucking Olave wouldn't have stepped out of bounds.
Hoffman almost gave out a card. No, that was Hoffman for a card.
For a card?
Out a Olave card worth money. So sign up for a week, month. You might get free shit, and it'll be all paid for.
Yep. So 4deep.com absolutely smashed it yesterday, fucking obliterated those games with the disastrous injuries that we're going to talk about. Get over to 4deep.com, guys. We have the week as low as $40, and then we have the rest of year deal, which is still on right now. For $2.99, you can get everything we have for the rest of the year. So get over there to 4deep.com now. Get signed up. Let's fuck. Kababble's been doing a great job with soccer shows during the day. Price just told us in the chat he's going to start doing golf shows on the voice chat. We're adding the Mayhem Mansion show this week. Get over it right now, guys. That's starting this week, the Mayhem Mansion show. Bill called it. He nailed it on the head. He said week 3. It's week 3. Man of the people knows. So go right now to mayhemmansion.com. Go to Mayhem. Just do it while you're listening. Go to mayhemmansion.com. Drop your email. That's it. And we'll give you the email and the updates on the shows. Joey Rackets wearing my Mariners shit today. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I got my package. Kim sent me a package from Seattle. Came in over the weekend. And she got me a Mariners shirt. Got me a Mariners koozie. Rocking an M shirt. Got to switch up the juju a little bit. Mariners need some help since the Orioles already got all of it.
Yeah. You guys
and the Orioles need to help the Mariners this week too. So it works hand in hand.
Please do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we could hopefully play you, and then me and you could fight. So everything's good. Evan, you still viral as fuck? What's going on?
We're doing okay. We're a little modest now. Not as hot as the streak was before, but
right.
FanDuel video starting to pick up.
All right.
And, still got a lot of shit from my Al Michaels.
I mean,
take.
listen, I see a 38,000 one here on Al Michaels. That wasn't that long ago. So, I mean, listen, you just got to step your game back up. You set a high bar.
Set a really high bar. Very high bar.
A really high bar. We'll see how that goes. We'll talk about FanDuel here in a minute. First, let's go through yesterday. This weekend in NFL, we're going to recap the whole weekend in NFL. We'll have Sinene coming on here at what time?
I told him like 2:20, but I can probably push it back 10 minutes.
Make sure, because he's at work. So we could either do him first and then recap the weekend.
Let's do him first. Let's get him on. I told him 2:20.
Okay, yeah. If he told him 2:20, let's do him 2:20. Then we'll go through all that. But headlines. So we're going to recap the NFL weekend shortly. We'll have Sinene come on and do some of the waiver wire stuff. But takeaways, Bill, from the weekend. What did you think?
I mean, listen, this quarterback play in the NFL is awful.
Mm-hmm.
We've all seen that. It's very tough. It's tough out there. Tough to get. Last night, again, couldn't get it done. Cleveland couldn't get it done at the end. I don't know. The quarterback play is very ugly in the NFL. And I do want you to tell me how good Tua is, because you kept saying it. When he was healthy last year, I brought this up. He was top 5 in the league. He was like number 3 in the MVP vote. 2 games in, he's number 1 in the MVP vote. So, waiting. Hold on. You want praise for Ritter. You're going to come out Rackets later. Hold on.
We're coming for that.
You're going to come out Rackets later. You cannot say Ritter's good and not say Tua's good.
I will tell you that I still do think it's Waddle, Tyreek Hill, McDaniel, and all that anyone could be good there. But I will tell you this. He has been on schedule. He has been getting rid of the ball on time. He has been avoiding hits. My big thing with Tua from the beginning.
How about that throw he made to Berrios?
Listen. I am starting to. I'm never going to take an L early when I see something again, because I did it with Kyler Murray. I did it with Josh Allen. I had strong takes on him, and then I bailed on him. I will say, Bill, I am getting close to taking an L on Tua and saying that he's already better than I thought. But I'm moving in the direction. I almost got off the L on Justin Fields. Everyone I said sucked got good for a year and then went back to shit. So I'm very tentative to take the L, but I'm getting close. I'll give you that. I'm getting close, and we'll talk about Ritter shortly. We're going to get into all the headlines, break down everything. Sinene's coming in from work. We basically got him in here like minutes before the show, so I want to get to Sinene right out the gate with some fantasy stuff. Sinene, what's up, motherfucker?
What's up, dude?
Not much, baby. So how do you think the football season's going this far?
I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, it's week 2. Well, week 2's done, but yeah, I mean, it's football.
Yeah, it's going good. So we had some big injuries yesterday, which we're going to talk about. Obviously, Nick Chubb, his leg got literally just completely removed from his thigh. That was horrific, terrible to see. Obviously, Nick Chubb's not only a good player, but Bill, he does his job for us. One of the few guys who does his job for us every week. We go bet his fucking prop. He hits his prop. He gets in the end zone, does everything we fucking need. And now he's gone. And Sinene, me and you had a little fight last night about Jerome Ford. I actually think Jerome Ford is a great ad. You think he may not be. So talk to me a little bit here from a seasonal perspective, what we're looking for on the waiver wire this week and what you think of this Nick Chubb injury and the Jamal Williams injury and anything else that's going on.
I mean, Ford's a good ad. It's not that he's a bad ad. It's just that everybody else is going to like him more than I do. he's not going to be the bell cow there. It's just not going to happen. He had a big 69-yard run yesterday, and that is what people are going to remember. I mean, him breaking that off. Outside of that, he's been pretty much atrocious on the ground. He added nothing to the air in week 1 when Chubb was healthy. But week 2, when Chubb went down, he actually had a pretty promising 3 for 25 in the air, and obviously caught that touchdown right after Chubb went down. But the Browns are going to add somebody. They're not going to run in just Ford and strong. It's just not going to happen. They're going to add either like bring Hunt back, who knows the system. I don't know what the relationship Hunt and Browns have, but Fournette and Ford can't pass block worth shit. So, I mean, he's electric on the ground. We saw him last night, and it was kind of a fluke play that it happened. But
he had some other good runs too on top of that. Let's not just shit on him. He had a couple nice runs. You were eating a little bit of crow for a few plays there. Let's be honest.
But if you take away that run, he averaged 2.5 yards a carry on 15 carries.
I know that. Yes, that's true.
I mean, you can't do it. It happened. Like, the play happened. You can't just take that play away. But outside of that, he's got 30 carries for 75 yards on the year.
Right.
Pretty bad behind that offensive line.
Basically, if you're looking at Jerome Ford, you're looking at volume, right? So you're looking at that.
That's what you want.
That Cleveland line is what you want to get behind, because they do have a great offensive run blocking line. Yes. They do have actually a fairly easier schedule considering the teams that they played throughout their history. Like, Pittsburgh isn't the run-stopping juggernaut that they used to be, et cetera, et cetera. But I am with you, though. The fear would be Kareem Hunt adds something like that. So what percent of your fab would you spend on Jerome Ford this week? And even if you're low on it, what would you say would be a reasonable high number to spend for someone?
If you need Ford, if you're taking that shot, if you take that shot like you're talking about, I'm all for it. Like, I'm not all for it, I shouldn't say, but I understand.
But what percentage? You're doing this? 30%, 20%, 50%? You just did last week, Bill. Speaking of apologies, you owe Sinene an apology, Bill.
Yeah, you do.
I said that to you on the phone the other day.
No, I want it here on air. Let's go.
I apologize. I was wrong. Puka is great. I mean, but
he's not going to keep it up. But
they do look exactly the same. Like, if you look like it's like
it looks like Cooper Kupp. Yeah,
you look like
even Cooper Kupp, Puka Koopa, as I call him.
The routes, everything. I don't know if it's like Stafford just put one guy and another. It's crazy. It's and like you said, that the line on that spread the other day, that the receptions was 4.5. Put it out was
that plus money.
And then I hit it like 3 times during the game, and then we were hitting when they locked it out on us. Then we were hitting the yardage. I mean, that was crazy. That was free money.
Yeah.
So, but if you're like me, I'm gonna put like 6% on him. Just if nobody else bids it, I'll get him. But if you want Ford, if you need Ford, you unload everything you got. Do 100% because somebody's gonna do that. Yeah, somebody's going to put 100% fab on Ford, and if you want them, you got to be that guy.
And we said it last week. You were in one of the leagues, in the FFWC leagues, I believe it was, or whatever, and you unloaded like 75% on Puka, and Bill went off on you, calling you an idiot. And a week later, he's apologizing. Let's just stay on that topic for 1 second. And by the way, if you guys want Sinene's full detailed breakdown of everything from a seasonal perspective, it's dirt cheap right now on Sinene is one of our content providers. He provides bet for us, and his main thing is the seasonal fantasy guide. Did a 50-page seasonal fantasy draft guide that all the subscribers use. For like $19, you could just go right on 4deep.com, get Sinene's. You have your own Discord over there, Sinene. You got your articles that are putting out love-hate articles at the end of the week. You're going to be doing voice chats. You're doing a voice chat tonight with Night Ghost, I know, for the waiver wires, articles out, and you're going to be starting the videos for that too. So $19, Sinene will walk you through the whole entire waiver trade and start sit process for the rest of the year. And in the Discord, you can just go back and forth and ask questions. So you can get it personalized. It's not
That's
thousands,
a big thing,
not thousands of people in there, guys. It's going to be 50, 100, 200 people in there. So you're going to get a lot of personalized attention on your lineup, especially if you're in multiple leagues. But did have a question for you, Sinene, regarding Puka Koopa, as I call him. What do you think happens when Kupp comes back?
So what's going to happen when Kupp comes back? Kupp's the alpha, but even in Kupp's best year, he averaged I think his target share was 32%. It was like 31.7 target share. So I mean, when you're really adding Kupp, there's still almost 70% of the shares to go around. So Puka's probably going to fall into like that Robert Woods role of 22 to 24%. He's a Robert Woods clone, really what it is. So when Cup comes back, that's what you should expect, is that wide receiver 2, 3, weekly starter, high floor. He's going to have explosive
6 for
games
70 and a touch, or 7 for 60 type lines. Okay.
He's not going to keep up what he's doing. That's
what I'm expecting. I also think he's going to cut into Cup a little bit because of what Bill said, because they are so similar, where you're not going to see 20 targets at a Cup anymore. You may see 12, 13, which may lead to a lot more 9 for 89, 9 for 90 and a touchdown stat lines. The one promising thing from a Cup perspective is Puka hasn't really been thriving in the red zone, right? Mm-hmm. So it doesn't look like he's going to cut into him there. But I think we're all on the same page, right? Cup's going to end up being a 9 for 99 and a touchdown, and Puka will be 6 for 60, and maybe he'll have some games where he pops off.
And it's worth noting the Rams are passing at an insane rate. That's why they kind of threw Akers to the side, is because Kyren Williams just fits with what they're doing. He's like Stafford's new Theo Riddick. Like, he just sits on the side. He's great at pass protection. He feels comfortable with him. And the Rams defense is dog shit. So they're going to be passing a lot. He threw 55 times on Sunday.
And by the way, guys, if you have any questions in the chat, write them in the chat now. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, 55 is a bit extreme. That's probably not going to happen too many times, but he's going to be throwing the ball 40, 45 times a game. Stafford's just going to sling it, and he's good. Stafford's good, so...
Donovan in the chat said 50% minimum to get forward. FFPC is a giant roster, so players are harder to come by. 100%. I agree. If you're in a high stakes league, guys, you have to go. You're not going to go. You may be in your home league, you may sneak by where people know how other people react, but it only takes one person to do what Sinene did last week and say, here's 80% of my fab. I'm taking Puka and I'm making a run at this, and I'll figure out the rest as we go. So, it's if you do want forward, there's guys I didn't even put a bid on Puka. Because I knew I was.
Or you could be like your stupid brother and draft him and not play him the last 2 weeks.
that you could do, which is the dumbest thing ever. He says he overslept. So.
Okay.
But Kurt. But no,
Kurt. Don't believe it, Kurt. Don't believe it.
No. I believe that he overslept. The problem is that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
But we knew he was playing. No. We knew he was playing Friday.
Right. Exactly. So let's get Sinene through here before we start dovetailing on the bullshit. So, Sinene, give me one or two other waiver guys you're looking at this week, either hates or loves, something that you're going to be spending up on, or something that you think you should be avoiding right now. What's going on with Jamal Williams? Give me some info on that.
Zach Moss is my favorite ad. He took 98% of the Colts running back shares. He took every single snap for the Colts backfield. Every single snap. He carried the ball 18 times, caught all 4 of his targets, dropped 20.7 PPR points. It's his backfield. The only reason why I'm not unloading from Moss, because I would Moss and Ford, is because the uncertainty with Jonathan Taylor. If Taylor comes back, Moss is dead. So to blow your whole fab on something that's got some uncertainty, it's a little bit iffy. I think Taylor gets traded, but it still works. There's probably a 10% chance Taylor comes back to the Colts. It's there. At quarterback, I like your boy Desmond Ritter this week. They're traveling to Detroit. He just dropped over 20 fantasy points, and he wasn't that good passing the ball, but he added 39 yards and a touchdown on the ground, and that's an element of his game that they're going to need against the Lions. The Lions, since the start of 2022, have given up by far the most rushing yards to opposing quarterbacks, and the most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. It's not even close. They're correlated, but I expect Ritter to, again, make moves with his legs, open things up. That ground game's gonna have a tough matchup, but they're gonna be fine. But I like Ritter this week in what is probably a high-scoring game. Yeah.
Let's go. And then what do we think of the Saints running back situation? What are we doing there?
It's so we got about 1 week before Kamara comes back. He's coming back week 4. You can't discount that. When he comes back, he's the bell cow. It's irrelevant. This week, if you need somebody, go and spend 5-10% on Jones if you need him. Otherwise, go and get Kendre Miller, who is more talented. They just spent a 3rd-round pick on Miller. And Miller, he's been out with injury, but if he comes back this week, they'll probably limit him and have Jones be the lead. But Miller's going to have a chance to take over that RB2, that RB1B behind Kamara until Jamal gets back, who I'm pretty sure he pulled his hamstring. I haven't seen any updates on that, but I think he pulled his hamstring. That's probably going to be four-ish week issue.
Yeah. So Miller, if you're a Kamara owner, you're very happy right now. But it'll give Miller a chance. You're going to see if he's good. If he's good, he's going to take that spot from Miller's
Jamal,
my guy. I have him on 2 leagues. Yeah, I'm sitting on Miller. I think Jones last night was just ready to be plugged in. With a week of prep and everything, you'll probably see a little more Miller coming up. I don't want to give anything more away. I'm going to make them sign up. So get over to 4deep.com. Either sign up for the Sinene seasonal package that we have there right now, or the easiest thing to do for today, come in. We have a free show going on for the DFS and the betting side today. Sinene and Nyko is going to be doing that at 8 p.m., running you guys through all that. So if you're a subscriber for any of our products, DFS, betting, or seasonal, you will get access to that tonight to get you set up for week 3. Sinene, thank you very much, my buddy, and we will see you every Monday. You'll be coming on probably around 2:40 to do a seasonal fab ad drop thing. Plus, you're going to be starting some videos on YouTube. So keep your eye out for that, guys. Final words.
Yep. All right, man.
All right, brother.
See you.
Be good.
Later, bud.
All right. Hold on, Bill. I'm going to let you do something real quick. You could get started.
Rackets. I saw a bet last night someone made, and it was absolutely insane.
What's up?
It was Tony Jones to score 2 touchdowns, right? So he basically took both backup running backs. I guess he did them all. We don't really know. It was $5. Tony Jones to score 2 touchdowns, right? And in the other game, he did Ford to be the leading rusher of the game.
Come on.
So it was $5 to win $71,000.
Jesus Christ.
He got both backup injuries right. He did Ford for the 2 touchdowns because Williams gets all those touchdowns. So I guess he figured that he was going to get goal line work if Williams went out. And he took a gamble on Chubb being out and going with that.
That's fucking wild, bro.
I mean, it's a smart bet, bro. Putting $5 on the backup running backs for $71,000.
I had to do a little redecorating here. Just want everyone to see. You like that, E?
It's beautiful.
Little quick redecorating. To the calm villain, the fucking GOAT, the man who came out this week and showed exactly what the fuck is up. I want to know from Rackets if you watched the game yet.
I was going to watch the condensed and I forgot about it last night. I didn't.
Okay. So to fill
we
you
can talk
guys
about
in,
it tomorrow.
Right. We'll talk about it Thursday. See if you can make something Thursday. Tell everyone now. So Desmond Ritter season has begun. He is here. He has arrived down 13 in the fourth quarter. Looked a little shaky in the first half. Not going to lie. You know, keep in mind, the guy's only played fucking 2 games this year. Look what fucking everyone else looks like. Was thrown into the fire last year. Got Drake London back in. We gave Drake London out as a play for DFS and his bet, 6 for 67 and a touchdown. Those of you that wrote Drake London off last week, fuck you. Desmond Ritter, the calm villain. 4 straight touchdowns, 4 straight drives, the length of the field at the end of the game for my Atlanta Falcons and Bill's Atlanta Falcons, who are really his, but I've adopted them. Let me just read you these last drives here, Bill. 11 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. 8 plays, 42 yards. 15 plays, 67 yards, field goal. End of game. 12 plays, 66-yard field goal. 8 plays, 44-yard field goal. 13 plays, 60-yard field goal. Bill, those are the last 4. Did it with his legs.
But then he doesn't have to be great. He just has to be good because the rest of the quarterbacks in that division and basically in football all suck.
Yes,
exactly. We saw 4 quarterbacks who were starters last night, and
none of them should be.
None of them should be starting in the NFL.
Yes. So Desmond Ritter has shown up. He is here. Again, he's not going to be a huge fantasy presence. You guys can keep fucking talking your shit. I'll keep
the Falcons are going to make the playoffs.
Falcons are beasts. Let me just tell you guys the futures at 4deep.com that I have out on the Falcons alone that we have pending. We have Falcons to win the division plus 240. Falcons over 7.5 wins minus 180. We give out on here 5 units. Falcons over 8.5 wins plus 105. Falcons over 9.5 wins plus 220. This team is fucking good, dude. Bijan Robinson Rackets. I nicknamed him L1R1. That should be his name. L1R1. If you guys ever played Madden, that's him. He just jumps and switches frames on that jump stop.
Gravity and momentum do not affect that guy.
Do not apply to him.
He does it. I don't understand it. He literally sticks his right foot in the ground, and his body doesn't lean anymore, and then he just changes directions. It's fucking insane.
He's gone. He's literally just and he just disappears. So it's week 2. It is week 2, David. And no, he's not average.
But they're already 2-0 and they have a division win.
They're 2-0. And what I told you guys about Desmond Ritter, all he needs to do is do what he's done. By the way, Bill, what's his career record at home?
It's like undefeated.
26-0 in college and the pros at home, right? This guy just fucking wins. His nickname is Calm Villain for a reason. He stays calm and he steals victories out from under you. Double-digit comeback. Thank you, Desmond Ritter, for making me look good. Your card's just double.
I mean, who were they actually scared of in that division? The Saints that we saw last night?
Derek Carr.
I mean, that game.
Tampa Bay's defense?
Carolina, who you just saw last night? I mean,
they may not win a game. I mean,
no, I told you they're the worst team in football.
Somebody in the chat triggered Evan.
Yeah, what happened, Evan?
Somebody, Arian. Oh boy, that's a tough name. Arian said Garrett Wilson. Should we trade him? Are you? High?
Oh, I think he's talking about fantasy.
Fantasy, I think.
Oh my god, I thought you were a Jets fan. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Evan just fucking got triggered.
Listen, if I'm you, I'm awful in fantasy, but I would trade him. He's
absolutely. Yeah.
Zach Wilson.
Why I'm hearing that little glitchiness now, eh? Are you guys hearing it? The thing you were talking about before, that little like.
Zach Wilson is just awful. He is dog shit.
Listen. He played the best defense in
dude, I'm not doing that with Bill right now. I'm not doing it. He got in my head for a minute too. No, dude, Daniel Jones looked like a high school quarterback the week before at home. This was Zach Wilson on the road in Dallas with 1 week prep.
You guys wanted to talk shit about Dak last week. Hold on, you guys wanted to talk shit about Dak last week, though, saying he didn't look great. He fucking marched them Cowboys right down the field on the Jets 3 consecutive times.
All he needs to do, Dak
first quarter,
is not turn the ball over. He's got that defense. He's the best in the NFL.
Yep.
That's all he does need. Just don't turn it over. Let the defense get the ball back to you and just go down.
Listen, right now, it's the Cowboys. They'll fuck it up. Like I told you guys about the Browns, Evan, there's a clip from 2 weeks ago, correct?
I think
Stop talking to me about the motherfucking Browns.
Yep.
That might have even been before the season started.
It was before the season started. I said, don't fucking do this shit, bro. Don't come in here telling me how the Browns are going to be fucking good again. And guess what you just watched last night? Deshaun Watson is a fucking mess, disaster, garbage can. Now Nick Chubb's dead. Oh, well, how could you predict that? I did 2 weeks ago when I said no matter what the Browns look like, they'll fuck it up. The universe hates them. They will get fucked. Same shit I told you about with the Lions.
You say that the Jets aren't done.
The Jets are fucked up. That's how we knew Aaron Rodgers was going to get hurt.
It's not even just Zach Wilson. It's not even him.
How is he the
leading rusher? How is he the leading rusher on your team?
That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Breece Hall got
4 carries.
Fucking touches.
And so did fucking Dalvin Cook. 8. You have a game on the road. Dalvin does suck.
What happened to him?
Well, I mean, dude, he's just got there. People don't understand preseason matters. I keep saying this with Josh Jacobs, who's averaging 2.2 yards a carry. The guys don't show up in fucking June for no reason. They don't.
Preseason matters a lot, man.
Preseason matters, dude.
A lot, dude.
The fucking Philly coach literally came out and said, fuck that. Next year, we're playing our guys in the preseason because Jalen Hurts looks like a fucking disaster. Preseason matters. Josh Jacobs showed up a week before the season and is the worst running back in football right now.
Like a day.
Yeah, a day. Dalvin Cook didn't have a team until the third episode of Hard Knocks.
Saquon too, dude. Saquon looked okay in this last game, but he looked dog shit.
Guys, this shit matters, dude. You can't just show up. It doesn't work like that.
And that we were talking about Jonathan Taylor a couple weeks ago, and we're like, oh, he'll be back week 5. It's like, no, he hasn't done anything. He's not going to be back until like week 8 or 9.
I'm making a trade with Bill for Cooper Kupp. I'm not giving him full fucking value. Cooper Kupp's not going to be full value until week 8.
Yep.
No, you don't just show up on a field and become the best player in football again. It doesn't fucking happen, guys. So it's the same thing with Zach Wilson, though. The guy has a new offensive coordinator who he's never fucking worked under. We watched Hard Knocks. Bill called it. The whole fucking team is built around Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers receivers. It's Aaron Rodgers audibles. It's Aaron Rodgers coach, and it's Aaron Rodgers plays that are being called. Zach Wilson finally had a year or two to start learning it, and now he's got to learn a whole new thing. Here, go beat Dallas in Dallas.
And Aaron Rodgers' roster, too.
And what the fuck good is Randall Cobb right now? Randall Cobb was only useful. Randall Cobb was only useful for Aaron Rodgers to teach Garrett Wilson Aaron Rodgers vernacular. Alan Lazard was only good for the team so that Aaron Rodgers knew where he was going to be. Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb for Zach Wilson might as well be Bill Rupp and Joey Rackets. So he doesn't have his play. You got rid of Berrios. You got rid of the one guy that fucking Wilson was forming a chemistry with. Now he's in Miami competing against us.
And Berrios looks good, dude.
Berrios is awesome. Yeah.
Not to mention, Dwayne Brown is AIDS.
Yeah,
He
the line
so
has not been
fucking
good.
Bad.
Right.
He's got to hang him up.
And here's the thing, guys. Listen, I'm not defending Zach Wilson. Like, I think he played great.
But they really don't give him they give him no chance to succeed.
Nothing. The guy has no chance to succeed. I don't know if he sucks or not. I know that he has never been given a chance. And I was really excited for a year behind Aaron Rodgers to learn, to grow. I know in the preseason, he looked like he was making leaps and fucking bounds. And I don't care what the fuck you say. The kid just beat the Bills. Yeah, I know Josh Allen lost that.
Aaron Rodgers got special surgery and he may be back.
Yeah, okay. He ain't fucking coming back at all. But what I am saying is you don't put the kid in. Listen, Zach Wilson has now got to play Bills in that game, then at Dallas, then he plays Belichick, then he plays Philly, then he plays the Chiefs. This dude's going to be benched by week 6 for no reason.
I can't believe you guys.
It's not even his fault. Like,
I can't believe you guys are. I can't believe you guys are.
An injury.
I can't believe you guys aren't kissing my ass for what I said about Aaron Rodgers the whole fucking summer.
You did.
I was right the whole time.
You said you were a completely different story.
40-year-old man who starts taking drugs is gonna break down.
He lasted 3.5 minutes.
No one knows more about drugs than Bill Rupp.
Fucking leg. No, 3 plays.
Bill was on the pre-show showing me his fucking grafted hip.
Yeah, Bill's got shit. No. No, we don't want to see anything. Fucking keep your pants on. Look at Bill Rupp. That's the result of drugs.
Tommy's about to go through surgery in 2 weeks.
I'm probably going to be dead.
We have a comment in the chat saying Bill and Aaron both had surgeries in the same week. Coincidence?
Yeah, same day. No, his was the day before.
No, I don't know. And they live next to each other.
Why
don't you guys lay up
the day after he got hurt?
No, I think ours was the same day. Mine was Friday.
It was the same day. It was the same day. And you probably got within like 5 miles of each other because he lives in fucking Montclair.
Yeah, you're best friends.
Yeah.
But you should be. That should be.
You can rehab here.
That should be fucking Aaron Rodgers behind you on the couch right now. Like not in fucking McAfee's show. But yeah. So we'll get off the Jets here. But listen, bottom line, that game was 14-10. Right? That game was 14-10 in the second quarter. And Sauce Gardner dropped a walk-in pick six. Okay? That game went from 17-14 Jets with a minute left in the half to 18-7 Cowboys on 2 more roughing the passers that put him in the end zone. You just took – and the thing I'll give Zach Wilson credit for, Evan, he doesn't play to just have a good showing. He doesn't play like, all right, we lost. Let me go get some check downs and fucking, pad my stats a little so they don't hate me. When Zach Wilson's down 11, he's going, I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this game. And then he just fucking throws picks left and right, and they fucking run him all down. So I don't give a shit what he did in the second half. He was good in the first half. They had no running game. He didn't make mistakes. He fucking hit that fucking ball to Garrett Wilson. I know he broke it. That was a seed between 2 defenders. That was fucking confidence.
That was a nice ball.
He's yelling at him in the end zone. They're getting jacked up, and Sauce Gardner blew the whole fucking game.
Whoa,
What?
No. He did well. Other than the pick, he did great.
That's the whole game.
But he did great in coverage.
CeeDee Lamb went for like $1,000,000.
He let up like 19 yards.
Why is Sauce Gardner not shadowing CeeDee Lamb?
That's a part of the headlines is that he's asking the coaches to shadow them because him and DJ Reed think they're on the same level. They're not.
One guy beat us. They just basically took
500 yards.
They took CeeDee Lamb. They just stuck him everywhere, and it went for $1,000,000.
Yeah,
on everyone. Like, dude, put Sauce. You have this fucking guy. Put him on him. I don't care if it's the slot or on the left or on the right. Put him on fucking CeeDee Lamb. So terrible coaching by the Jets. Terrible pick six drop. And listen, I love Sauce. He's one of my favorite players. You can't drop that ball in that spot. You got fucking Zach Wilson there. You got to make every play. You can't have one, but you can't have 3 roughing the passers on the drive. When you go, you got to make every play if you want a chance to stay close.
3 roughing the passers. How about the 3 face masks from fucking Watson last night?
How about my tweet, dude?
What a fucking... that was good. That was
incredible. Watson. Did you see my tweet, Evan?
No. Stupid.
After Watson's second face mask, where he got his fingers caught in the guy's face mask and got 15-yard penalties, I said Watson has a habit of being punished for putting his fingers in places they don't belong.
That's great.
Finger popping masseuses, baby. That's what we've been saying forever. But Deshaun Watson is fucking a bag of eights. Do you agree with that now, Bill? I call that he sucks?
Yeah.
Okay. Deshaun Watson sucks. Stop with Deshaun Watson. If he was white, no one would talk about him. They
Dude,
just really
the thing
need black quarterbacks to step up.
The thing is, too, like when he was with Houston, like he at least used to be fast. Now it looks like he's running in water all the time. Like
he didn't play for 2 years. It's kind of what we're talking about, right? You don't play for 2 years. You come back, you gain some weight, you stop working out. The other thing is that I used to play a shit ton of DFS. And Deshaun Watson used to drive me insane. All his yards were in garbage time at the end of games. All of them. He would be doing nothing at halftime. They'd be down 20, and Deshaun Watson would go ham like Bryce Young did last night on the prevent defense. All of a sudden looked like a superstar. Deshaun Watson was a second-half superstar when they were down 20 points. So I always thought he was overrated. I always thought his numbers were inflated. He sucks. Bryce Young sucks. Right, Bill?
He's awful.
Dude, how did that guy go number 1, bro? I'm watching that game last. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck was telling you don't touch that motherfucker?
How did this fucking guy go number 1?
So he may never throw for 200 yards.
He's fucking AIDS.
I understand that there's not many weapons there, but you still do have Thielen, who's obviously on the backside of his career.
Dude,
let's
you
be
got
honest,
Thielen,
but like
you got Mingo.
You can make something happen with that offense. Like,
listen, there's not. The problem is he doesn't even run, and he can. That Bryce, he's this big, dude.
He didn't run. He didn't run in college, really, though.
No, but he needs to now. We're at 119 likes, guys. Good job. So we'll do the giveaway. Giveaway is started in the chat. Bryce Young sucks. By the way, Tommy G nailing the exact score, Bill Rupp.
Well, it was pretty.
That was insane.
I didn't even know you put it out.
Dude, I didn't either. I had no idea. I saw them celebrating, and I'm like, oh, cool. I missed the 5,000.
Awesome. Plus 5,000. No big deal. Here's the funny thing. I don't put the exact scores out, right? Ever. And the night before, I had a weird feeling, Bill, in the Patriots game where I said 27-24 both ways. I always play them both ways, right? So, and the game was 24-17, and the Patriots missed that first down by like an inch, right, Bill? Mm-hmm. And I was pissed because I'm like, fuck, if they score there, we're 24-24 heading to overtime. 27-24 is the optimal scenario. So I said, you know what? Let me run it back. And I ran it back yesterday. And I just wrote at the bottom of the bet slip, I just wrote 20-17 both ways, both games. And we didn't even realize it was happening until there was like 2 minutes left. I'm like, guys, you do realize if we get a touchdown here and a 2-point conversion, and then we all said they're not going to get a touchdown or a 2-point conversion. And they got both. So plus 5,000 on that. The bets yesterday were fucking nails, dude. Absolute fucking slay day yesterday. We had Shahi. I hit every single bet except these 4. Cleveland Pitt first drive punt, Bill. Shithead Watson throws a pick 6 on the first drive.
First play.
Cleveland Pitt first quarter under 7.5. They scored 3 outside of that fucking pick 6. So fucked on both of those. Chubb touchdown, who got hurt, and Jamal Williams touchdown, who got hurt, and both their backups scored 2 touchdowns. So those are my only losses. I think I lost a live bet or 2, but that was it. Everything else won on the whole fucking board. And I gave out the plus 555, Bill, and Chubb touchdown was in it. Me and you lost like $5,000 in parlay wins that we would have won because of that. So can we talk about the fucking faction for a second here on primetime? Jamal Williams and fucking Chubb all of a sudden fucking die in the same game.
And then FanDuel didn't give back the money like DraftKings did.
Evan, you have a video about that.
Giving back the money.
As Sports Illustrated gave it back, Prize Picks gave it back, Caesars gave it back. By the way, Caesars, because you gave it back, we're gonna do a little promo for you on Thursday. Caesars fucking gave it back. DraftKings gave it back, and FanDuel didn't. And Evan had a problem with it. He thinks they should.
Well, there's two people on the show who spent like $9 million there. I mean, combined, like that's ridiculous. Like, give us a free bet.
That's what I said in the video I made. Like, they're gonna make so much more money if they do that, because that one keeps them loyal, and also 99% of the money that you refund is just coming.
You're losing it back anyway.
Yeah.
Evan, DraftKings gave it back in free bets, so you have to rebet it there. You
Exactly.
That's
what I'm saying.
Here's the other thing too. With a free bet, they give, if DraftKings gives you a $200 free bet, right? You can't cash that out, like Bill said. You have to win a $200 bet to be even.
Right.
Right? You win a $200 bet, now you have $200 in your account, and then you're going to bet it again.
Like,
so you basically have to fucking win two
You might
bets.
bet a minus 140 or something, and
then you're getting 150 back or some shit.
well,
Yeah. I mean, it does.
Even if they were to give you a monetary amount back, who the fuck puts that money in there and then places that bet, gets it refunded, and then is like, all right, I'm going to take it out now.
Evan, the second something hits my FanDuel account, it stays there till it's gone. And unless it triples. Once it starts to exponentially grow, then I pull it out. But if I go put $5,000 on FanDuel today, I'm not taking any of that out unless it turns to 15. Like, even if it's 8, I'm fucking still going. I'm still going. So I get the people on Twitter that are like, it's not the book's responsibility to give. You made a losing bet a lot. Okay. But if 4 other books do it and you're the worldwide leader, you need to. I don't care if you lost $20 million on a field goal prop the other day. You won $20 million on the fucking 10 bets that went 0 for 10 on the first Thursday night game of the year with Mahomes and Detroit, where not a single fucking prop in America hit. And the next day at the 40-0 Cowboy game, how much did you win on that when not a single fucking prop in America hit on the Cowboy game?
The Colorado game.
The Colorado game. You just literally had the biggest sports bet of the year take place with the Colorado State game. Not only did they not cover the 23.5, they almost lost the game outright, and they didn't cover a single teaser. So any way you bet Colorado, 99% of the action was on Colorado. I don't give a fuck that they lost a couple $10 million on a field goal prop. Fuck all that. That book slays. They fucking slay. If DraftKings does it, you have to do it, and that's the bottom line. And I'm very pissed because I had 5 parlays that was the only loser.
Listen, I mean, and then it's the book's responsibility to pay attention to their bets. Like, you should have people sitting there finding out what's going on, what's good, what's bad. If you put up a bad line and that line is up there for a while and people keep fucking hitting it and making money, bro, you cannot ban them. Right. That should not be a part of your fucking updated, because when it first started,
what you're talking about right now, just to fill you in, Barstool had a couple bad lines up. I think that's what you're talking about, right, Bill?
Yeah, on the Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones or something.
You bro, I don't care if your rules say that, because it didn't say it when you opened the book. You added that after everyone was hitting bad lines. You can't ban people. That's not the right thing to do. It's not. It's not the right thing. Take the money back and give it to them in free bets.
Listen, the book's going to take advantage of you every fucking chance they can. Bill, we've seen it. Every time we find a prop or an angle and we start murdering it, what happens to the thing?
It goes away.
It's gone.
We'll talk about this later, not over the fucking free thing, but I do have one of those for this week, honestly. Then I'm glad you brought it up.
Okay, good. So write that down, because there are angles here that we find nonstop, and it doesn't like they just raise the juice. They remove them.
I was hitting NASCAR stages when they started putting stages out. One stage.
Oh, you were every fucking.
Because the short tracks, the leader would always win stage 1 and time stage 2. And it was free money.
And then they just removed them.
Every book took it down.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, they fuck us every chance they get. You fucking go to put a bet in and it spins for 45 seconds instead of spinning for the normal 8 to 10 seconds. And then you miss it, and then you miss it. And then
now what they're also doing is like with Puka Nacua the other day, we were hitting, they put up 4.5. We hit it at 5.5. We hit it at 6.5. So then
they lock it.
And then they lock it.
Only him.
Everybody else is there.
Everyone else is there, and Puka's locked. Last night, Michael Thomas, bro. Michael Thomas last night, Bill. Everyone was locked. No, he was the only one locked.
Make it 12.5. I don't give a fuck.
Make it 1,000.
Put the line up.
Yep.
It's not right, bro. It's
So
not.
I don't want to hear about this shit that we're supposed to fucking feel bad for FanDuel or feel bad for DraftKings because no, you know what they're not supposed to do? They're not supposed to lock Puka's fucking lifeline because they can't keep up to the real number. Manually change the fucking number then to 9.5 instead of 6.5.
Only putting up during the Colorado game, sometimes they only had the over up. Or
yes, or they only have the under. Yes.
You can't offer one side, bro. That's illegal.
Yeah, so I'm with you on that. And honestly, there should be injury insurance on bets like that. We got fucked on parlays nonstop. It's nice to have the book fucking throw you a little something back. Because guess what? If I'm in Atlantic City or if I'm in Las Vegas and I go and the pit boss is watching and I'm playing $1,000 a hand of blackjack and I get one of those infamous split, double hands and I got 12 grand on the table and I get fucking rivered on a fucking 6-card 20, that pit boss is going to be like, hey, Tommy, here's a free dinner. Here's a free room. Every time they take care of that. That's all FanDuel's doing. Hey, you got fucked. And DraftKings did it right. If that was your only losing bet in the parlay. So if you had a 16 parlay and that was it, fine. But if you had another loser in it, you don't get refunded.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. You got to keep people happy. There's competition.
See, I'm kind of on the other side just for the precedent that it sets because every single time somebody gets hurt, everybody's going to be complaining about it. But I will say, like, the thing I don't like how they do it, it's digital bets only. So, like, if you went and have a fucking paper slip, they're still giving you a void or a loss on the bet. But because you did it online, then they fucking refund you. Like, that's bullshit.
My bottom line with this
There's
is
some people, though, that they do take those back because I've been there and I didn't know for a long time.
DraftKings literally says digital bets only on the fucking slip.
I didn't know for a long time because me and Tom used to go to FanDuel every day that you could take your ticket and they'll give you a cash out at the window.
Yeah,
like
I didn't know that
online. I didn't know that for so long, but they offer that just to people.
Right. The thing about it is, Rackets, that I do agree that, listen, if I put the bet in, the guy gets hurt, that's part of my vig. But what's happening also is if Nick Chubb's supposed to be like plus 100 to score a touchdown, we're all paying minus 150 because so many people, they're jacking those lines up on us 20, 30, 40 cents because they know everyone's hitting the overs and all that. So, like, they're fucking us 16 ways to Sunday on most of those
which is
bets
partially
that they put in
another reason why I bet a lot of unders, guys, because
exactly.
that's the value.
So if you're gonna fuck us there, then all right, throw it back. If you know it was fucking guy that was gonna score, should have scored. I don't think it needs to be precedent, but you're also competing with DraftKings and SI and Caesars and Prize Picks. If they're doing it, FanDuel, you got to do it.
See, the thing, like, with the injuries, it is what it is. Like, whatever. If it's within, like, the first couple minutes of the game, like a Rodgers thing, I get it. But, like, the only thing that they should be refunding and reversing and stuff is, like, what happened with NASCAR last year when dude was disqualified after the race and Chase Elliott ended up winning the race.
All right.
And FanDuel was like, no, we're not paying anything until, the next day. Then they fucking changed it. That should be changed.
No, they should be refunding all of them, Rackets. Here's why. Because it's going to make me want to bet there more. I don't want to bet on FanDuel
I get that.
Honestly, I want to bet on DraftKings only right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Because this is the first time, this is the second time actually, that FanDuel has shown DraftKings is going to do it and they're not. You let that go 2 or 3 times, everyone's going to go to DraftKings. And guess what? Yeah, your DraftKings is giving back $3 million or whatever it is, but they're going to bring in millions more of money.
That's true.
And like we said, it's giving
free promotion.
back in free bets. Of that $3 million, most people are going to lose their next bet that they're going to put anyway, which means they get the $3 million right back. And then the people who do win are going to lose their next bet after that. They're going to get it all back, dude. Gamblers lose.
No, right? I get that. And it's the thing with giving the free bets too is how many times do you have a free bet in your account and you just put together a crazy fucking parlay?
You put a 5-team parlay.
Bet.
Yeah, because you don't want to. Yep. If I have a $500 free bet sitting in my account, I'm not going to put it on a straight bet because then if I win, I'm right where I was.
You're right back where you were.
I had a $500 bullet. Now I have a $500 metal bullet, real bullet instead of a rubber bullet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a 14 parlay.
Yep.
So that I don't even factor in the 500, right? It pays 2,700 instead of 2,200. Who gives a shit?
How about the fact that
you're not going to win that?
How about the fact that you cost me $1 million this weekend?
Yep.
You're an idiot.
Actually, it cost you $500,000.
You're an idiot. Well,
we were on the DFS Roundtable show, which is every Friday night at 8 p.m., guys. It was great this week. Did a great job with it. We'll be back this Friday, 8 p.m. right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. And on that show, I was drinking, Ev. We were all fucking... Do you have a screenshot of that? Can you show the screenshot of the Just go to the roundtable show, Evan. Put up on the screen. They could see the guys in the suits. How funny fucking Trevor and them look. But so we did our roundtable show, which I drink heavily through, stay up straight through the night, and usually I'm fucking on all kinds of shit by the nighttime. So I set my lineup on the show. I set a DFS DraftKings lineup. Took a screenshot of it. Usually I send it to Bill and say, Bill, here, throw this in on DraftKings, blah, blah, blah. And, partied a little bit. We had a fun Saturday. We were fucking rocking all through the night and just forgot. And then I found it Monday morning, right, Bill? And I said, hey, this lineup looks pretty good. And Scarface ran the numbers. I would have scored 209.25, which would have won the $1 million in the $555 entry. I would have come in 21st, I think, in the Millie Maker, and out of millions or thousands. And I would have won every single entry contest on the board. I basically had the nut lineup from DFS and didn't play it.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
That's right. But tune in Friday night at 8 p.m.
where I give you another one and don't put it in.
Yeah, but now it won't
Hey,
hit.
the plays came from the show.
Now
so
this one's
the
going to be trash.
The show must have been good.
This one's going to be the worst lineup ever.
Yeah. So, but yeah, tune in at 8 o'clock this Friday. Yes, that's the show right there. I don't know if it's still up or if you pulled it down already. I'm on a little 30-second delay, but it's myself, Constantino, Healy, Scarface, Trevor, and Benny just fucking rocking out with our cocks out on the NFL Roundtable show. DFS and props. Let's see here. What else we got to talk about? Anything else from this weekend? Any other takeaways before we get to some bets? Obviously, Tuesday show, not much to bet on today. We got some baseball games. We'll give you some baseball bets right now. But everyone wants to hear some football talk. Anything else from the NFL here, guys, that you took away from this week? Rackets, anything going on with A-Train over there?
Anthony Richardson, I'm sure he'll be back this weekend. Mo in the chat said, is he the best rookie quarterback we've seen so far? I'm biased, but he's better than a lot of the 2-3 year quarterbacks in the league, honestly.
I mean,
seen so far.
Listen, when Rackets didn't know anything about him a year ago, right? And you thought it was going to be Will Levis coming.
Yeah, I was like, dude, well, I don't know. This guy.
What did
Levis.
I tell you?
I called him Levi's too.
Yeah, Levi's. You're like, Levi's is coming.
And Tommy's like, who? Levis?
My exact words to you were, this quarterback class fucking sucks. Anthony Richardson, I have no fucking idea what he's going to be. But if I had to bet on one of them, it would be him, because at least he's got the ceiling to get there. And he's showing it.
Him and Steichen are fucking meshing really, really well.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks great. And Howie was actually the first one on him at Florida.
That was the first thing I said. I'm like, that's the dude that Howie was talking about every time.
Same dude Howie was talking about. Yeah, we were betting on him a lot. So Jets going against New England this week. Let's do a little first look of NFL. We'll get to the baseball in a minute. We got the Jets crazy line here, Rackets. You like line movements. You don't like New York Jets. So this is an interesting take from you.
What did I say to you last night on the voice chat? I said there's literally 1,000% in a Jets line. Like, no doubt in my mind, a Jets line.
Evan, this is a Jets line.
Jets line and a half.
This is a Jets line.
Listen,
Jets are winning. Jets are winning.
We have 73% of the money on the Patriots.
Jets are winning this game.
Jets
that total is
Jets are winning this
disgusting.
game.
That shouldn't even be an NFL game total.
I might take it under. This game ends 10-3.
37?
Mac Jones. They're going to eat
9-6.
Mac Jones's ass, and Belichick's going to eat Zach Wilson's ass. So this game is not getting to 35.
9-6, bro.
This game is one of those bet no touchdown games. This is one of those, like, under first quarter, 7.5. Like,
and I'm going to go against you guys. I'm going to say, because of both teams, their quarterbacks are bad and they're going to eat each other alive, like you just said, I'm going to go with the better coach. Because right now, your coaching staff is not showing me shit. They made awful errors by making their quarterback the leading rusher. I'm going with the better coach, and we all know that's Belichick.
I mean, listen, silly Billy Rupp, you want to throw a couple honey on this? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I'll give you the 2.5. I'll go straight up.
All right.
How are the Jets going to try and move the ball?
What do you want to do on it? Put it on the whiteboard.
Exactly.
Brees Hall, right?
Hold on. Before we start going analysis, Bill, put it on a whiteboard. What are we doing? How much?
We could do 200.
200. All right, we'll do 200.
Okay, so you're going to get a Brees Hall game on one side, and how do you think the Patriots are going to try and move the ball? They're going to try and run it with Stevenson. So automatically you're getting a super slow game script with two really good defenses. I mean, good luck.
Advantage Jets. We have the better punt returner. We have the better kicking game, and we have the better defense.
Better coach.
You're giving Bill the points?
Yep.
No, I don't want points.
No.
No, I don't want the 2.5. I just want to go even money. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't need your fucking stinking points.
You don't need
Fuck you.
points on this game.
I don't need those points. Jets winning that game. Thursday night game, we'll talk about that Thursday. Not even going to touch on it. Going to make you guys tune in on Thursday to talk about that one. What else are you guys seeing here? Kind of first look. I really like what I'm seeing out of the Commanders. You know, I said it, Bill, during the game. My dumbass didn't fucking bet it because I was tilting something else. I was like, why are the fucking Redskins plus 800? Right, Bill?
Yeah.
I'm like, they're going to come back and win this game. And Russell Wilson, who's been sacked 11 times, I think.
You did bet the Giants live.
We did bet the Giants live if you were a 4deep.com subscriber.
You did have it on our Survivor, so I was not against. I was against that pick. Well,
You were, but listen, that's why you rocking with the best, dog. That's right. That's your draft pick right there.
I'm lucky there because I would have killed you.
Yes, you were trying to kill me.
No, you were on the. See, you did it the right way though, Bill. You took the Cardinals early at the minus whatever 120, whatever the fuck
I
it was.
bet the game.
Still at 15 bets on the game.
I didn't bet the game pregame. That's why I was able to do that.
Yeah, and then you ended up getting Giants at plus 900. It's like, play the bet in reverse. Fuck it. I don't want the Cardinals to win anymore either.
Yeah, that's it. Just flip it around.
But then I had so much Giants exposure, I had to hedge my hedge.
Bill had 14 bets. He had a hedge on his hedge on his hedge. He actually hedged a hedge's hedge, I believe. In that
What was
game.
I making fun of you for hedging the other night when you were?
Because he's doing math, and Bill's a fucking idiot. He's like, Tommy, I have a plus 900 and a minus 110, and I put a plus 170. I think I need to add another plus 640. Like, it was like a math equation.
I told him he was pawning all of his shit on eBay to get a hedge down on what I remember what. Oh, it's the Colorado game. I'm like, Bill's hedging out of this fucking Colorado game, selling his shit on eBay right now.
I got lucky, dude. I was like, as soon as I saw those turnovers and the shenanigans that were going on with the fucking penalties and taking that player out, now he's out for a couple weeks. I heard,
bro, that was one of the dirtiest hits I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Out.
And
listen, new rule, Rackets, and I'll let you go. If you hurt someone on a play that was a personal foul, you can't play again until they do. Again.
Until they do.
That's it. So if that
agree.
guy misses 6 weeks, you're out fucking 6 weeks.
So did you see there's a video that came out? I think it came out before the game, and like people started referencing it after he got hit. Somebody was talking shit to him in the pregame warmups, and he's like, "Oh, you're a big tough guy. You're a big tough guy." And he's like, "Bring it." And then fucking they started screaming at each other or whatever, and then he gets fucking headhunted. Like,
and now he's out.
Come on, bro.
And Logan Thomas has had some serious head and injury issues too. That may be his career. Who knows?
No, we're talking about
Travis Hunter.
Oh, you're talking about the Colorado? I'm
Hunter.
talking about the Logan Thomas fucking headhunting.
Oh no, I was talking about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter was talking to some shit before the game on Saturday.
Oh yeah, they were there. That was fully targeted. I thought you were talking about Logan Thomas.
No, it was 100%. That kid should be fucking arrested for assault.
I love how Sanders ran up and poked the guy in his eye.
It was great. He just grabbed his finger.
We got shorts on this. We got shorts on this topic.
Shorts. It's a Stay Cashin. Shorts. That
was my favorite part.
I know. I did that for you.
That guy's getting death threats.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
Fuck him, dude. Guys, you don't fuck with people's lives, especially Hunter. You know, like, I mean, you're
taking away a kid's fucking livelihood, chance to go to the NFL. Not chance to go to the NFL because he's going to go anyways, but like chance to go high in the draft. Fuck you, dude.
And you're taking away all our bets. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking FanDuel paid that kid to fucking do that.
No shit, too.
Yeah, scumbags. Evan, you look confused.
Mr. Perfect said Thomas is actually supposed to play this week already. He looked.
Wow.
He got decapitated.
I thought his head looked like fucking Chubb's knee.
It was rolling on the ground behind.
They had to put it back on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He got fucked up. That's the second time that D-back. He did that too.
Well, Logan Thomas has had that happen to him before too. Like Logan Thomas is just constantly. Wow, if he's playing this, I mean, they need to literally reevaluate concussion protocol.
He still caught it though.
He is a gangster. I'll give you that. Wow.
That's it.
Yeah. Jesus, that's shocking because that was straight decapitation. What was I just going to say there? Oh, other games this week. Atlanta Falcons, all in, guys. Come on, bro. I told you the Detroit Lions will find ways to lose. They will coming off fucking beating the Chiefs, Bill.
Can Ritter win on the road?
Go beat Chiefs. You shut your mouth. Go beat the fucking Chiefs, Bill. And then they go play the Seahawks. They had every opportunity to win the game. Jared Goff misses a wide open receiver. Jared Goff throws his first interception and God knows how long, and it's a pick six in a big spot. I don't trust the Lions.
It's going to come down to who turns the ball over because neither quarterback throws interceptions really, and it's going to come down to who turns the ball over in that game.
Yeah, I'm taking the 3.5 in that one. Detroit does play close games regardless, and I'm just riding. I just think that Vegas is going to be undervalued on the Falcons the whole entire year.
And on that turf again, it might come down to who has the better kicker. And I mean, Coop missed an extra point, but he's one of the best in football. So
who's an assassin? Yeah, Desmond Ritter is going to be able to run the ball, as Sanene said. I think this Falcons defense looks a lot better, dude. The Falcons defense so far, granted it's Green Bay and Carolina. I'm not fucking stupid.
That's one of my favorite.
Has allowed a total of 267 passing yards this year.
Ritter's rushing is one of my favorite bets.
Yeah, I love the Ritter rushing.
And then that one you told me for Thursday night is another one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, we'll tell them that on Thursday.
Yeah.
That is a great bet, so make sure you guys tune into that. Let's see. I think Oregon and USC may have paid that kid. Well, listen, the bottom line is Colorado shouldn't have covered last week. I said it on Stay Cashin. That was a complete look-ahead spot. But I thought the trap. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. It was a complete look-ahead spot. Oregon, USC coming off TCU and Nebraska wins. That's a dead spot where they should have not.
That's covered. A look-ahead. That's a sandwich. That's classic. Everything.
It's a double breaded sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Because you had TCU and Nebraska, Oregon and USC. No. That's a flimsy meat burger in the middle.
Yep.
But the second that fucking coach came out and said Deion's mom this and glasses that, we all changed our track and went all in Deion Sanders and Colorado. So they shouldn't have won. They should have lost that. I'm on Colorado this week. I know I may be.
They're the highest ticket sales in the country right now for home games, and they had everybody and their mother at the game. The Rock was there like all weekend.
Yeah, I mean, dude, me and Hoffman were buying tickets on the Discord voice chat to go to the USC game. But here's the difference right now. You have this Oregon line opened at -15. I don't know when that open was, but it's -21. So the whole country has just flipped in a week. So many people who never bet on Colorado and never bet on college football were betting on Colorado last week, right, Bill? Like you had more money come in on Colorado than like the top.
I had a shit ton on them.
Top 4 NFL games combined. You had $5,000 on it. So when you look at that, everyone right now is like, fuck them. They're fucking frauds. This is bullshit. This was hype. And they're all flipping. I'm staying strong. I think it's a really good team, and that was a look-ahead spot. And I think this game's going to the fucking moon.
Their number one receiver being out, though, Tommy's.
I know.
That game went without him.
And number one corner, too.
And like, number one corner. So,
it's not like it's one. It's not like it's just one side of the ball.
I'm going to be on Colorado. I'm not taking 3 touchdowns. But what I'm definitely going to be on is the over. I'm going to be pounding the over in that game, that over 70. Hunter actually helps the over. I think they got enough weapons offensively. Oregon may put up 70 on them, and Colorado may put up 40. I think this game can hit 100. Literally. I think this game goes to the moon.
If Deion Sanders doesn't win another game this whole season, is it a great season for them?
Yeah, because they're already ranked.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they were literally the worst team in college football last
year. They won what? Yeah. One game last year? One game?
They were horrible.
And they're already what? Horrible. They were 18 before that game on Saturday. So what are they now?
I mean, they weren't going to go up after that. No.
It's still 18?
Yeah. They might have gotten down even a spot or two. I don't remember. I haven't checked. But, they're 19 now. So they went down a spot. But, I mean, listen, they're playing in a conference that started 16-0, right? The Pac-12 we all thought was going to suck. Pac-12's been good. You know, they got games against Oregon ranked number 10, USC number 5, UCLA number 22, Oregon State 14, Washington State's ranked 21, and Utah's ranked 11 in that conference. And that's all on the schedule coming up. So they only have 3 more games the rest of the year against unranked teams. And that's Arizona State, Arizona, and Stanford. So, listen, they did their job already. I absolutely despise the injuries. Do we know what the injury status is coming into this week?
For who?
Player almost died.
I think he's out for 2 games, I heard. I'm not 100% positive. I think I heard that on TV. I don't know, though.
So we'll have to see what Hunter's status is on that. But, I think this game goes to the moon. It's just unfortunate that it happened at this time, and it makes that big of a difference. He beat TCU by himself, right? It's
got to be one of the, like Donovan just said in the chat, it's got to be one of the most funnest places to be right now for game time. Like, not just the people that, like, the celebrities, the atmosphere.
He turned Colorado into LA, and Colorado is more fun than LA to begin with. So how
long do you think he stays?
Who? Deion?
Before he goes to
when his son leaves.
So he said it the other day on the thing. He's coached his son since he was like 4 years old. His son has never had another coach his whole life, except for the 4 games Dion missed.
He goes to the pros when his son goes to the pros.
When he had his foot injury. So he'll go to the NFL.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, let's keep it moving here. Any other NFL bets? Early looks. We're gonna obviously get more Thursday and Friday. Anything else you guys like here coming up?
I think you got to lay that 12.5 against Dallas. I don't like laying those big lines, but Dallas and Arizona
may not move the ball at all. Yeah. I don't know how the Bengals Rackets are minus 126 right now with what's going on with Burrow.
No idea.
That line seems fucking weird. So
I have no interest in the Bengals at all, man. They look bad.
Yeah, well, Burrow's hurt.
But like at the same time, like it's not like you can just get better. It's not like you can just wave a magic wand and be better.
Said it in July. He said he thought Burrow should have taken the first 2 weeks of the season off because this calf has been bothering him since then. So this isn't new.
The one thing that really does annoy me though is when they're like, "Oh, he hurt the shit last year," like the Jonathan Taylor thing. He's still hurt from last year. Like, what were you doing all offseason? Why were you not rehabbing? What the fuck are you doing?
Fucking bitches.
Nobody rehabs until the season's 2 weeks away.
That's why I told everyone when a player comes back in a week and you think he's going to be good, expecting these fucking multi-millionaire 25-year-olds to be fucking working their ass off in the offseason. I got broke 25-year-olds here that don't even work at all, let alone multi-millionaire one. Imagine you're 25 years old and you got fucking $100 million. You really going to try hard in the offseason when you don't have to show up to camp, or are you going to fuck strippers? I mean, what would you do, Bill?
Well, dude, they're making so much money on these NIL deals now that they don't need to go professional.
No, we're talking about the pros.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about the kids now. That like, there's no need to rush it anymore.
Yeah.
For any of these people.
Yeah.
Why go to a shitty like Caleb Williams? Why go to the NFL? What's to go on Arizona and sit there and be on a shit team for 5 years?
Yeah.
And then they franchise tag you for 2 more and you're there for 7 and your career's over?
Yeah.
No. Thank you. I'll stay here for another year and get 10 million.
Bang bitches and make 10 million to fucking play with my eyes closed. And
and then maybe I'll end up on the Giants or somebody else or the Jets maybe.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's go to, let me see, line drop 4 points, Burrow. I know they dropped 4 points, but they're still fucking favorites. That's, they can only drop it so much. MLB bets. Do we have Mike available too?
He should be coming on. He gave me bets, but
okay. See if Mike's coming on or if we're just giving the bets. Let's go to some Major League Baseball here. Obviously, still giving out baseball bets on the site. Going to be back at it today during football days. Obviously, a little bit lighter, but we're going to.
I crushed baseball yesterday.
Today, Rackets has been hot. Let's give a couple plays here. We got the Rays versus the Angels here, minus 210. Is this a parlay piece, Rackets?
Yes and no. I'm not paying 210 for Taiwan or for Taj Bradley, bro. Sandoval's been the Angels' best starter. Obviously, the Angels team is in shambles. Ohtani left last week, cleaned out his locker. The Angels are just trash. The line just moved right in front of my face. It's 215 now. I do like the Rays tonight, but I'm not paying that for Bradley. He's too up and down, inconsistent for me. Angels still do have some bats on that team. I don't want nothing to do with it, but I do understand it.
I'm going 2-team parlay here, Evan. Seattle Mariners, Tampa Bay Rays. Let me get the Rays and dem M's. M's minus 240 at Oakland. They got to win right now. This is Castillo. The Mariners are good at doing just enough to get by, right? Rackets, like they do just enough, right? Right when you think they're about to run away, they pull back. And right when you think they're dead, they fucking wake up. So I think they'll do just enough to get across the finish line here to end this season. And Mariners minus 240, Rays minus 215. That's plus 108 for those two in a parlay. This isn't even about the Orioles. I think you're free and clear. I think you did what you needed to do over the last couple of days. This seems like a win here for the
It really does. It's just the price is too high for me.
Yeah, I don't mind this one, minus 150. Hello. One second, Mikey.
I want to take the Phillies so bad tonight, but Spencer
What's up with the Braves, bro?
They've lost four in a row.
4 in a row. They're 5-5 in the last 10, which you could say, well, the Orioles are 5-5 in the last 10 too, but the Orioles look a lot different than the fucking Braves do right now. The Braves just look lost, and this is not a good time for them to start looking like this because they haven't looked like it all season.
But Spencer Strider has owned Philly all season. He's pitched, I think, 3 games against them, let up 1 earned run, like 7 innings every game. Philly hit all home runs. I think they scored all their runs on home runs yesterday. I want to take that 180, but Strider's just dominated them all.
Strider's been dominant, and Christopher Sanchez is pretty good. I don't want either side of this game
I don't
whatsoever.
want to mess up that 180 the way the Braves been playing, but I can't go against Strider, so I'm going to stay away.
All right. Any others here before we get to Mike with the Dana White Contender Series? Any other bet? We'll have more bets on the site, but anything else for free?
I mean, I'm going right back to the Orioles plus 132. This line's already moved down. It opened at 145.
I don't like it.
Yeah, because you love Hunter Brown. That's why you don't like it.
I mean, listen, Houston's got to be a little mad about yesterday. Houston's got to be coming out for blood today after that fucking 9th inning fucking 3-run homer.
I kind of agree, but at the same time, the Astros got swept by the Royals and the A's over the last week and a half. Like, this team doesn't look right. They haven't looked right in basically a month. I think this is a good price on the O's, honestly.
I mean, listen.
And Hunter Brown hasn't really been great either.
The line opened up at Orioles plus 101. The Orioles are plus 132, and 55% of the bets are on the Orioles. So if we're reading lines.
Last night when I saw it, it definitely was last night when FanDuel opened it, it was 140. Or earlier this morning. Whenever I looked at it, it was plus 140. So it got up to 140, and now it's down to 132.
The other dog I'm on tonight is Boston, plus 132. Texas is in free fall.
Oh, dude, they're bad right now.
They've lost like 4 games in September in the 9th inning, I think, or after 8.
It's their bullpen, dude. The bullpen sucks, and they got crushed by Cleveland 9-1 the other day. Yep. They're not scoring runs. That was at least their calling card all season, was at least they could score runs to outperform the shit bullpen, and they can't score runs now.
So I'm taking that plus money, plus 132 Boston.
Yeah, I don't think Texas has been as bad. I mean, the last 4, yeah, but they were on fire before that. So Texas is just erratic. They literally went, here's the breakdown of Texas.
Right, like Rackets said, their bullpen has been.
Well, no, this is what's crazy. They were 3-1, and then they went 1-7, and then they won 6 in a row. And now they've lost 4 in a row. So good luck figuring fucking Texas out. I'm not going anywhere near it. More bets on the site. Get over to 4deep.com. We don't stop. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey. And now we're going to start off with one of the many Dana White's Contender Series bets that Mike.
I got to go get my kids off the bus. Adios.
You're good, Rackets. Con man, what up, brother?
What's going on?
Not much. What do you think of the football so far? What's gone on? Anything you want to chime in?
Love football. Detroit broke my heart this week, losing at home like that. Dan Campbell, I hate to give you your flowers, but you said that he's not a good coach, and I watched that whole game, and man, did he make some bad decisions. Went for it on 4th down multiple times. Game changer, was with a lead on his own 40, went for it on 4th down, didn't get it.
Why?
Turned the tide of the whole game. That was bad, and other than that, good. Good read. I love NFL.
Yeah, Campbell. I don't like Campbell. I think he's.
I like him as a coach, but guess what?
I'd like.
That
him.
was up until that.
Yeah, I'd like him running my team. I just don't want him making decisions in game. That's it. He is the worst in game decision
Horrible.
maker.
It
all
was
emotion. It's
really
all
bad coaching.
It's
really
all bravado, Mike. It's all bravado. It's all let's do the tough thing instead of no. Let's not. We're winning and we're the Lions. But Let me ask you this, Mike. Just first glance at this upcoming week. I don't even know if you've looked at it yet. I know you dived in later in the week. Is there anything? Does this jet line look a little shady to you also? On plus 2 against New England?
I didn't make my lines yet, and I'm going to do it today. Last week I made my lines. There was 5 games that were off by 2 or more points, and it was 4-1. So I like to make my lines first before I look. And I do it on Tuesdays because, fantasy football after Monday and whatnot. So don't tell me any lines yet. I didn't hear anything yet. But I want to do that first and see, like I said, I have a good read with that. I made a couple of games last week, favorites that were actually, I think I could pull it up. I have a picture on my phone. I made them the favorite, and they were the dog, and they all wound up winning. Now I don't have it here. But, a couple of those, like 1.5 games, like I had the other side favorite. So I want to do that today. And then we'll get into it. But
all right, cool. All right,
yeah.
So let's talk some combat sports here then. Looks like we have the Contender Series tonight. We'll talk about the UFC. What do we got going on? Do we got a UFC card this weekend? When did they have off? I feel like they haven't had off in a while.
Yeah, well, guess what? You nailed it. This week is the first break in 17 weeks.
I was going to say, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, been a lot. But we have Contender Series tonight. Then obviously NFL Thursday. Then we got everything rolling right into the weekend. But yeah, the card's okay. I mean, I shouldn't even say that. I mean, the first 3 fights that I looked at were 2 women's fights, one with a returning woman fighter with years off versus an OnlyFans top earner and Hannah Goldie.
Let's go.
So that's a good one. She's hot. And then we have Muhammad Usman was the 3rd fight. It was a heavyweight fight against one of Hector's boys who's fighting Jake. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Not
Why am I saying contenders?
You know who it is. I can't think of his name. I'm drawing a blank. I was at the zoo earlier, and when you get close to that gorilla enclosure, I took my kids, and they throw the shit at you. Yeah, so I'm a little stunned at that.
Did you get scared?
No. You get too close.
You
They're
seem like
dangerous.
you're a little scared.
Yeah, they have strength. All right, let me give you tonight's for the fucking zoo. All right, so tonight, second fight of the night is the fight that we're targeting, and it's a Serra Longo guy, a champion here on the East Coast, fought for Cage Fury, Ring of Combat, their champ, Dylan Mantello. So coached by Ray Longo, Matt Serra, ally Quintus cornering him tonight. He's huge for the 155-pound division. He has 6 of his 7 wins by finish, and he's never been finished. His last fight, he fought here at Cage Fury, and he got dropped, and he was almost knocked out, and he was able to pull off from the bottom, mount, got guard, and then submitted the guy with 1 second on the clock. So he's very, very tough, very durable, very big. Now he's fighting the champion of Jungle Fight out of Brazil, a very aggressive fighter, 14-2. I think somebody's going to end the night early, and I really favor it to be Mantello. The way that the line's laid out, I wound up with 2 straight bets. I got Mantello as an underdog, plus 166. So it's a straight bet on Mantello to get the win. And then I played the fight to end inside the distance, minus 160, I think it was, Ev, whatever I text you. It was bouncing around 160, 165. So we're either looking like a blackjack fight. We're either going to double down and our guy wins inside the distance. We win both bets. Or if we lose, I think it would be inside the distance. Khrushchevsky is a very aggressive Muay Thai fighter, the Brazilian champion. So he's going to bring the fight to Mantello, who has, like I said, massive size, power, uses range well, jumping knees. Somebody's going to go to sleep here, and I think it's going to be the Brazilian. I think our guy wins. So we're on Mantello and that fight inside the distance.
All right, cool. Did you still want to come on Friday to do some football picks?
Yeah, of course. We also have UFC. We have UFC Saturday.
Oh, I thought you said we had a 17-week break.
No, this week is the last of a 17-week.
Oh, it is the last before the 17-week. Okay, got you.
Oh, no, then we're off for 1 week. We just did 17 is what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. This is the last of the 17-week run, and then there's an off day, and then you go back.
Yeah. And I got to tell, man, if anybody here is not watching the roundtable, you're doing yourself an injustice. Our Friday night NFL show is the best in the industry. I mean, we nailed the Keenan Allen, nailed a bunch of league winning.
All of it, dude. Yeah, all of it.
Got to get in on Friday, and we tape them and re-release them. So if you can't watch live, definitely get in and watch that show if you bet or play DFS.
Do you feel like we need to dress up more? I feel like the bar was set by Scarface and Trevor in suits. Like, what do we do? Well, we need a brand.
Yeah, you and I will talk offline. Maybe we come in as a duo.
Yeah, maybe we come after them because that was kind of intimidating.
You guys looked at us.
Yeah, I was very intimidated.
We dressed formal. And they came in.
We dressed like this, and they walked in like they were going to the fucking prom.
They stepped up the game.
I know. We got to step up now. You can't just fucking let that happen. I mean, Benny had sleeves, which is weird.
I get Scarface with the Scarface theme, but Trevor threw me a curveball with a suit on and sunglasses.
Yeah. So we might have to go. We'll have to see. We're not going to tell you, but tune in Friday night.
My ideas.
Yeah, tune in Friday night, 8 p.m.
Hey, nice to see you guys in fantasy again this week. I'll see you later.
Your team's good again.
We are 3-1.
Oh, I know. His team's better right now.
Yeah, but we played each other heads up this week.
Yeah, I know, but we're 3-1.
You can't talk shit to a guy. Bill, learn when to talk shit.
3-1.
No, who cares?
You're losing to me with the money bet.
Dude, what the fuck? We almost got
3-1.
off. Bill, we almost got off with like a good job, Mike. Good job. Let's say. And then when he gets,
I
will not succeed. Only matters who's ahead at the end.
Well, not really. You're 3-1 1/4. Used to be able to get you a phone call, but you each have a head-to-head bet with me, of which I'm dominating. And I accidentally left Mark Andrews on my bench. Otherwise, I would have had more points. And Freiermuth sucked.
Freiermuth, what the fuck's up with him?
I mean, Pittsburgh's a dumpster. I saw a crazy stat. I'm going to leave you with this before I go. I couldn't believe it. The Pittsburgh never ran a play last night inside the 30-yard line, and they won the game. They didn't have one offensive snap inside the 30-yard line and won the game. How crazy is that?
That is crazy. You know what's
Go
even
look,
crazier?
go look that up. They
You know
never
what's
had
even
one
you know
snap.
what's even crazier? FanDuel didn't cash first team to have a red zone possession because the Pittsburgh Steelers defense was in the red zone first, technically. So
Oh, that sucks. They picked it off though all the way. That's
but they
not-
count that as a red zone possession.
Yeah, but that's
'cause
not
they
really
ran
the red
through the
zone.
red zone to get to the
Yeah,
end
but that's
zone.
not a red zone. I would fight that. That's not the red zone. A red zone possession is when you have the
You
ball.
start in the red
to
zone. You start at the
the
19.
play.
Yeah.
In the end, I mean, they even said it on Hard Knocks when he was talking about the gold
and they're
zone.
saying
remember?
it was possessed the ball in the red zone.
Yeah, that's wrong. I would
mean, that's
flame them.
bullshit. I would have flamed them too. And they didn't refund the Chubb bets. So anyway, Mike. All right, we'll catch up with you on Friday for
We'll see everybody
UFC
in the chat tonight. All right.
and NFL. We'll see you guys in the Discord. Later, Mikey.
Bye.
All right. Bill, anything else you got here before we get out of the way?
Nope.
All right. So get over to 4deep.com. Guys, go get signed up. What are you doing? It's like fucking $40 for a fucking week. We have the biggest college football week of the year coming this week. We're going to give you guys the giveaway right now, so don't log off. We're doing a giveaway right now. But get over to 4Deep. It's 40 fucking bucks. What the fuck do you care? $40. Give me instead of fucking plus 5,000. We're picking the goddamn correct scores of these fucking games. Get over there, 4deep.com. Go sign up. We have a seasonal voice chat going on tonight. Kababble's been doing soccer voice chats all throughout the day. We have Price, who's going to be doing golf ones starting this week or next. We got the Roundtable show. Huge college football weekend, guys. Huge college football. This is the best. This is the first real college football weekend. Tons of interconference play. Lots of ranked teams going at it. And we have some college football starting off, obviously, earlier in the week on Thursday night. NFL, MMA, NASCAR, you name it, we got it. 4deep.com. If you want to catch in for the rest of the year, go upgrade to that promo, $2.99 for the rest of the year. Get over there, sign up, join. Evan, give away a free week.
Cali, winner.
Cali, Malibu?
Yeah, Cali.
Wow, Malibu already has. She could use that. Malibu always likes free shit, Bill.
He does.
Malibu, how you doing, Malibu? Let's go. All right, Malibu, free week. What did they do, Bill? How did they access that?
DM me, Malvo.
Yeah, just DM Bill some pictures. We'll take care of you.
There's also another chance to win.
Any of the girls. The only way you get the free week is just by sending Bill pictures of your boobs or your butt. Right, Bill?
Well, supposedly there was boobs going all around in the chat. You know.
I mean, dude, last night
I didn't get any.
girls are talking about everyone sending boobs to everybody, and none of us got any. So fuck that.
Unreal.
That was some bullshit. And then Evan, we have another chance to win a free week. What do they have to do right now, Evan?
Once we stop the show, once the live stream has ended, you comment on the video, and I will pick one winner from there. I'll randomize it. We'll pick one winner from there. We'll announce it on Thursday.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought of the show. Tell us we suck. Give us your favorite bet. Say something nice about me. Something bad about me. Just don't talk about Bill. And then we'll see what happens. So leave a comment on the video. Bill, Rupp, final words.
Sign up.
There you go. Sign up where, Bill?
4D Bets.
That's it. Or 4deep.com. Site changed about a month and a half ago. Way to keep up. 4deep.com, guys. Go sign up. Bill doesn't even know fucking anything.
No
He
way.
logs into the same Discord. Evan Hand, final words.
Rigged.
And I will shut it down. Thank you, Joey Rackets, Sanene, Constantino, Evan Hand, Bill Rupp. I am Tommy G. Get over to 4deep.com. Sign out. Come fuck. Go drop a comment on the video right now. We're shutting it down. Evan, good luck. Stay cashin'. Shut it down.
Let's go!